my God, look at Miss Cooper. Oh my God, look at Miss Cooper. You like that? I'm Nikki McCooper. Dividing decimals is for me. 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 Do you like that? No? Let's try this one. Dividing decimals is for me. Dividing decimals is for me. Dividing decimals is for me. You don't like that? You don't. Okay, you don't like that. Try this one. Dividing decimals is for me. Dividing decimals is for me. Dividing decimals is for me. Huh? Nay, nay. Whoa, nay, nay. Oh, dividing decimals. Dividing decimals. No, you don't like. Okay, fine. Listen. Today, guys, first of all, I want to say hi to y'all. I want to shout out to so many people. I don't know where my first period class is, but first period, what's up, what's up? Second period, what's up, what's up? I miss all of you guys so much, and I love you to pieces. Please stop passing by me in the hall and not speaking because I do take that personal. Today, we are learning dividing decimals, and I have a couple of examples that I want to show you. Example number 1. What I'm going to do is I'm first going to give you our problem. We have 9 and 7/500 divided by 7/500. Now, I know that this is our problem, but it's difficult for us to solve it in this method or in this way, just looking at it like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our divisor and our dividend. So the first number here will go in the house. If it looked like this, 9 and 7/500 divided by 7/500, then again, the first number would go in the house. Just like if you were entering it into the calculator, the first number would go in first. Some of you have this misconception about the larger number going in all the time. And so the truth is that it doesn't matter which number is larger or which number is smaller. It's this first number. It goes in here. So I'm going to do my 9 and 7/500 there. And then I have my 7/500 on the outside. So from there, what I do is I have a decimal, and unfortunately, guys, you cannot divide by a decimal. If this was a whole number, then I can divide. I just bring my decimal up and keep moving. But because it isn't, it's in fact a decimal, then what I have to do is I have to turn it into a whole number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on the outside however many times it takes me to make this a whole number. Okay? So there's 1, 2. If you notice, I make my new decimal bigger than my old decimal so that I can remember where my new decimal position is. So now, whatever you do to the outside, you should do to the inside. So now what I'm going to do, since I moved 2 places to the right, I'm going to move 2 places to the right on the inside. 1, 2. And you'll notice again that I make my decimal bigger. Immediately after I have moved my decimals over, what I'm going to do is put my decimal in my answer. I'm not going to start dividing yet because if I do, I might just forget to put that decimal in the right position. Okay? Or I might sneak and put this one up. But I know that this is my new one because it's bigger. So I'm going to put this one here. And now I'm able to divide. I know that 75 goes into 97 one time. And 75 times 1 is 75. From here I'm going to subtract. So guys, look. Now I have a regular problem. Essentially what I'm doing is this. 75 divided by 975. That's essentially what my new problem looks like. And so this is what we're doing here. So I'm going to continue, and I have my 2, and I bring down my 5, and 75 goes into 250. 225 exactly 3 times. So 75 times 3 is 225, and look at that, I have a perfect remainder of 0. So I have 13 with the decimal. Now I can continue if this was a different type of problem, adding zeros and pulling them up and so on and so forth. But this is one example. The key being, first you want to get that decimal out of the outside here. And you want to turn this into a whole number. From 0.75, as you guys would say, I would say, or we all would say mathematically, 75 hundredths to 75, the whole number. And the only way we can do that is by moving it twice. We moved it twice on the outside, so guess what? We got to move it twice on the inside. Okay? So, what we're going to do is go to the next example.
Give a practice problem.
Well, I tell you what. I think by now you should understand what to do with this. I'm going to give you a practice problem to do on your own. Your practice problem, are you ready? I hope your paper is ready. It's 18 and 36 hundredths divided by 25 and 5 tenths. Thank you so much for your time. It's been my pleasure having me, and I hope to come back and visit you guys again. Be blessed.